We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Freddie Peralta is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And we are set for baseball. Here this evening.
Ahmed.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Stepping into the box, Jeff McNeil. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch.
Ball inside.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Runners off for second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. As a look, now the pitch. Runner going a second time. In the dirt here, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So they can't get the strike him out, throw him out, double play as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. He's set and the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Rosario at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Wilson Ramos would be next. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. The payoff pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Noah Syndergaard gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the center fielder.
Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario brings it in. And that's out number 1. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Here's Brock Holt now as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane and get out of here.
The 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Cespedes, but this will land untouched. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Brock Holt now with a full count. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted into center field. Marisnick is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hot shot towards the hole, but there to take it in is a well-positioned Cano, and that'll end the inning. Brewers come up empty in the first. We've played an inning in Milwaukee. No score on the show. Striding into the box, Wilson Ramos. The average currently sits below 200 in the early part of the season, so he's hoping for a turnaround starting in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
2-2 to the Mets catcher.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in on it is Kane. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
That is good.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Hit down the third base line, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Up high. 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So striding forward now, Jake Marisnick. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2-1 after the foul ball there. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Now Cano swings and misses on a good 2-strike pitch there as he's retired for route number 2.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Noah Syndergaard. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Two down, runners at first and second. To first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Bottom of the inning now, so stepping in, Keston Hiura. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. There to take it is Cespedes, one away.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. And he lays off there, 1-0. Narvaez is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
Now here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Cespedes. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Hard hit toward the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning. Striding in once again, Ahmed Rosario. He drew a walk his first time up. And the pitch.
0-1's the count.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So here's Jeff McNeil, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Brent Suter is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 35, Brent Suter.
And he falls behind 0-2. In his career, McNeil is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Just hung in there on that one. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it on the first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Eric Sogard, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey. 0-1.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-1 pitch. And the 3-2 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Striding in, Justin Smoke, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers. That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Nobody out, runner on first. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
At the plate, Brent Suter. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. No outs, nobody on. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, catching sound.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Hit to third. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. First delivery to him on the way. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Cespedes. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Skied into straightaway right. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0. All 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. 3-2 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. Pitch misses. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's low. Oh, that's outside. Hey! Hey! 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and up to bat next the pitcher Noah Syndergaard. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. That's popped up. Garcia coming on. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Brewers lead it 2-1. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First pitch on its way.
Hey. Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-1 home. Pops this one up. Cano has a play. 1 out.
The batter, the second baseman, Keston. You're out.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Omar Narvaez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count 2-1.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Rosario's got it. To second, there's Cano. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Brewers 2 and the Mets 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready once again, Ahmed Rosario. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Three and 0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
3-0 pitch. Rosario makes a move from first. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Full count still. Again, he's off for second. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Garcia has a read on it. And he hauls it down in the corner. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So striding in, Pete Alonso, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Ball inside.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich on the move. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Mets leave 1. They're down 2-1. So here's Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
So now to the plate, Eric Sogard, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, the switch hitting power bat of Justin Smoak. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. That's inside.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's in.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Well, obviously not biting on the first two, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
The pitcher,
Ryan Braun will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch, a swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They lead it 2-1. J.P. Fireisen takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 76, J.P. Fireisen.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Ramos, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Ramos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hit high and deep out to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He swings and lines it to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So it's a tight spot here. first and second, one man out, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So stepping in, Noah Syndergaard, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1.
1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. This is flared out towards second. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Ahmed Rosario comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Hit in the air out to left field. Garcia has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. And we are tied 2-2. Bottom of the sixth inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, Lorenzo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Coming to the plate now, Brock Holt. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Standing in, Christian Yelich. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's good.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Ready with the 1-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Two out here and a runner at second. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Heading out towards shallow right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. as he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th, and Milwaukee's taken a 3-2 lead. David Phelps is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41, David Phelps.
Digging in now, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
In there, strike 1. And there's ball 1. Count is 1-2 now. The pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And the pitch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fouled off. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. His past batting line against David Phelps. He's 2 for 3. First delivery to him on the way. Ready with the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Tying run headed home. And a relay to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
At the plate now, Pete Alonso. This pitch is popped up. Smoke is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Corbin Burns comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 39.
Wilson Ramos will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-1 home. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Yelich in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And this throw gets away from him. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Sogard has it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Last half of the 7th here. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The third baseman, number 7.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Sogard. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Line drive to center field. Marisnick is there, 2 gone.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. First pitch on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1-1 the count to the Brewers first baseman.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Two and two.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Score remains tied at 3-3. Here's Jake Marisnick. It was a walk in his last trip.
The center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Liner toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's Robbie Cano now, as it's grounded sharply to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ballgame. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
Eduardo Nunez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Eduardo Nunez.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Nunez is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. In now, Ahmed Rosario. He swings and grounds it to short, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Now that.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Alex Claudio will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jed Jerko will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
And batting 9, number 5, Jed Jerko.
Plate now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch out, nothing doing. Rosario makes a move from first. Pitch outside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Two and 2. Here it is. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Brewers 3. Seth Lugo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
Here's Jed Jerko now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here it comes. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. On the ground to third. To second, there's Cano. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. At the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance.
Michael Conforto.
First delivery to him on the way. Claudio has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Claudio is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. The pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pete Alonso waits on deck. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Pete Alonso, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Weak grounder back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Sogard. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Nothing further in the 9th for the Mets. On to the bottom half. Last chance now for the Brewers. They trail by a run. It's 4-3. Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Digging in, Christian Yelich. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Keston Hiura. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Hiura heads for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 4-4 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in, Avisail Garcia. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
The third baseman, number 7.
Into the box now, Eric Sogard. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1 for count.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Tyrone Taylor will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 15, Tyrone Taylor.
Fastball in there for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
0-2. Here it is.
1-1. Count is 1-2.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 4-4. Corey Knebel takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Stepping up to the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
At the plate, Jake Marisnick. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Luis Guillorme will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. And tough duty to bunt off the bench like that, but he gets this one down to second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Now batting, the pitcher, Edwin Diaz.
J.D. Davis will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 28, J.D. Davis.
And he fouls this one off. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead with a run here in the 10th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Josh Hader takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. So now to the plate, Jeff McNeil, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play. But now there are 2 outs, so that makes getting that run home from third a lot more difficult. That's the risk you take.
Men on third with 2 down. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
A high fastball is in there. Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And that one is a called strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
And now a crucial spot, bases loaded, 2 men gone, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat. Two out, bases loaded. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready with the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. The run scores from second. That makes it an 8-4 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
At the plate now, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Four runs here in this half inning. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Mets out in front, 8-4.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Mets. Now playing second base, number 13, Luis Guillorme.
Dylan Betances will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Dylan Betances.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. One down.
Up next for Milwaukee, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Stepping up now, Lorenzo Cain. Last time through was a base hit. Now here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And he takes strike two. Here's the 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In now, Brock Holt, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Betances is ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The Brewers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
8-4 tonight. The New York Mets posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Edwin Diaz claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Brewers, 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.